Ningning, it's time you paid me back that 1 million yen. Auntie, what 1 million? I added up everything Qingfeng spent on food, clothes, housing, and daily life growing up. It comes to 1 million yuan. Auntie, why should I repay the money you spent raising your own son? A wife's responsible for her husband's debts. My son will be building a life with you, so you should pay this one. Mom, what are you doing? Why are you asking Ningning to repay the money you spent raising me? This is between us women. Stay out of it. What kind of ridiculous bill is this? Stop counting. Son, you really think I'd be dumb enough not to keep a backup? Humph, don't say I didn't warn you. If that 1 million isn't paid, there'll be no wedding banquet tomorrow. I'm being reasonable. If you can't come up with the cash, use the shop to settle the debt. So what you really want is my dowry shop. Sign it over to me, put it in my name, and I'll collect the rent. I'm not asking for much. I just want some security so I'm not abandoned when I'm old. Ningning, think carefully. Face reality. Don't pretend you don't understand. Used things lose value, and a divorced woman is no different. Mom, the wedding is tomorrow. Are you trying to ruin me? You actually kept a running bill on me? Am I even your biological son? Shut up. Ever since you decided to marry her and throw this ridiculous wedding, how much money have you taken from me? Mom, If we don't plan for ourselves, are we supposed to beg on our knees for a bite to eat when we're old? So the debt was just an excuse. What she really wanted was the shop my parents gave me as a dowry. Wow, Mother of the Year. You tracked every cent you ever spent and waited until your son's wedding to collect it with interest. Ha! I've heard plenty of insane family stories, but keeping a tab on your own son? That's a first. The funniest part? She even kept receipts for his underwear. I've truly seen everything today. Enough with the nonsense. If you want into the Sheng family, pay up. Mom, I'll repay whatever you spent on me. You can't dump this bill on Ningning. That's ridiculous. You don't know a damn thing. People say sons take care of you in old age. What a joke. The truth is, once they get a wife, they forget their mother. Son, giving birth to you was our duty. Raising you was a favor. Food, clothes, schooling. It adds up to millions. What's wrong with asking for some money back? Disobeying your parents like this is completely outrageous! Where the money goes, that's where the family love goes. Ningning, you owe me an answer about this 1 million today. We spent a fortune on Qingfeng and now you're marrying him. Of course we need to settle the account. No wonder Kai Xiaofeng, who'd always been cold to me, suddenly called me 8 times to come eat. This dinner was a setup from the start. She could have brought out that ledger any time, but chose the day before the wedding. Her plan couldn't be more obvious. Too bad she picked the wrong woman. I'm not paying 1 million, and she's definitely not getting my shop. My parents transferred it to me before marriage precisely so nobody could get their hands on it. You really think any man besides my son would marry damaged goods like you? Say that to me one more time. Don't argue with me. Once you marry into my family, you still think that dowry belongs only to you? Asking you to transfer it is me showing respect. Don't push your luck. If you hadn't chased after my son so desperately, you think you'd even have a chance to be my daughter-in-law? If you're serious, prove it. Mom, stop talking. The wedding's tomorrow. You don't want your parents humiliated in front of all the relatives, do you? Then don't come pick me up. Nobody wants to be your daughter-in-law, and nobody wants to wait hand and foot on you two lunatics. Ningning, calm down. One issue at a time. Don't let my mom drag you into this. You useless son! You're throwing away your own mother for a woman. Mom, can you please stop? Kai Xiaofeng disgusted me, but Sheng Qingfeng was the one who truly disappointed me. The wedding's canceled. I don't care anymore. Did you tell your mom about my pregnancy or not? I didn't let it slip. My mom figured it out herself. Don't give me that. Baby, yell at me all you want. My mom talks harshly, but she doesn't mean it. Don't take everything she says out on me. Tomorrow is the biggest day of our lives. You can't just walk away now. Your mom demanded 1 million, tried to take my shop and insulted me right in front of you. And you're still telling me she doesn't mean it? Ningning, that's not what I mean. Just pretend to agree for now. Even if you sign it over, it's still staying in the family. It'll all be our kids someday anyway. Don't fight with my mom over this. Going along with her is basically helping me honor her. Sheng Qingfeng, you can't control your own mother, so you expect me to let her walk all over me? Not happening. Forget the wedding. Let's skip straight to the ending. We're done. How did one dinner leave you this angry? Your wedding's tomorrow. Don't tell me your future mother-in-law started trouble again. Sweetheart, what happened? Kai Xiaofeng called me over today and pulled out a ledger. She said Qingfeng's food, clothes, and schooling from childhood cost 1 million yuan. If I wouldn't pay, she wanted my dowry shop transferred to her. That woman Kai actually dared bully my daughter? Does she really think her son is some priceless treasure? That whole family is unbelievable. They raised their own son and tried to build a future daughter-in-law for it. They're clearly trying to grab her family's assets before the wedding. Sheng Qingfeng, my parents already know. You'd better watch what you say. Mom, Dad, I'm the one who let Ningning get hurt. You haven't even registered the marriage or held the wedding. Calling us Mom and Dad is a little early. Auntie is fine. I know my mom was wrong today. I'll pay. Ha ha ha. Looks like I came at exactly the right time. Pathetic. Mom, why are you here? Well, look what a wonderful daughter you've raised. She hasn't even married in and she's already slamming tables and giving her future in-laws attitude. What kind of behavior is that? Ningning got pregnant before marriage. What kind of girl does that? My son was soft-hearted enough to take responsibility. I'd love to see whose child she's actually carrying. What gives you the right to insult my daughter? If you don't know how to act like a human being, don't come to my house barking like a dog. We don't welcome animals here. Get out. If you can't speak like a decent person, shut your mouth. Take that garbage coming out of your mouth and dump it somewhere else. Son, you saw that. After being treated like this, you still dare marry her? This isn't something 1 million can fix anymore. I won't swallow this insult. Nobody's brushing this aside. We're settling it today. Mom, what are you even doing here? Things are already a mess. Isn't that enough? I'm doing all this for you, and now you're blaming me? Keep siding with Zhang Ningning and don't say I didn't warn you when you get burned. If you want to raise another man's kid, fine. But she isn't joining the Sheng family without a DNA test proving that baby is yours. Mom, saying that in front of Ningning's parents is way out of line. One shop isn't enough anymore. I won't let today's humiliation slide. If you want my approval, add a house to the dowry. Then I'll call that sincere. A shop isn't enough. Now you want a house too? Are you looking for a wife or trying to raid her family's property? Don't try to scare me. I know plenty of people, so don't think you can bully me. Your family has one daughter. Who else will all that property go to if not Qing Feng? Enough. First the shop, then the house. Now you're even counting my parents' property. Ningning, don't make it final. That's just what my mom said. We can still talk. There's nothing to talk about. Leave now. The wedding is off. We're done. Ningning, my mom only said those harsh things because she cares too much about me. Calm down. I'll go talk to her. We can work this out. You're still defending her? There's nothing left I want to hear. Ningning, you haven't answered me. We can't stay stuck like this. I'll talk some sense into my mom. Don't do anything rash. Calm down. If you won't think about me, at least think about the baby. Don't burn every bridge. I booked a paternity test. We'll do it before we register the marriage, just to put my mom's mind at ease. You want me to prove whose baby this is just to satisfy her? First she tried to take my shop. Now I have to prove my own child. I used to think you were just spineless. Now I see you're exactly like her. I'm done replying to this. And don't think you can use the baby to trap me. Like mother, like son. Whatever hope I had left in him is gone. You silly girl, why did you hide something this serious from us? I didn't cry when the wedding was canceled. I didn't cry when he came making trouble. But now I can't hold it in. Don't be afraid. We're not blaming you. It just hurts us to know how much you've been put through. Dear in-laws, transfer 50,000 yuan for the car repairs and I'll let this go. Your daughter wrecked a perfectly good car. She's completely out of control, and my son is too honest. That's why she keeps leading him around by the nose. Don't call us in-laws. Our families have no relationship anymore. Forget the 50,000. You brought this on yourselves. You're not getting a cent, so stop bothering us. I don't have time for your drama. The more she acts like this, the clearer I see what kind of man Sheng Qingfeng really is. Better to see it now than marry into that family and suffer later. I thought they'd already hit peak ridiculous. Turns out they weren't done. Is Ningning really getting married today? The wedding cars are already here. Uncle, Auntie, come share the joy. Today's the big day for Ningning and me. Haha, we heard nothing about it yesterday. This is quite the show today. Come on, everyone, take some wedding candy. It's a big day. The Zhang family's daughter is getting married. Didn't we hear something went wrong with the wedding? They're still picking up the bride today? The young couple just had a little fight. The wedding is on. Get ready for the banquet. Old Zhang, congratulations. Qingfeng's here for the bride. Why hasn't Ningning come down yet? Oh, you've misunderstood. There's no wedding today. It was canceled. No wedding? Then why are they handing out wedding candy downstairs? Everyone believed it. Uncles, aunties, grab some candy. Today's not just a wedding, it's double happiness. Double happiness? Qingfeng, what does that mean? Ningning never mentioned anything. It's all good news. You'll understand when Ningning comes down. He knew the wedding was canceled and still spread my private business around just to force me to give in. They're using the baby to pressure me, as if marrying into the Sheng family is my only option. If they want to go this far, then I'm cutting them off completely. Ningning, it's this late and you're still not ready? My parents are waiting. I made it clear yesterday. There is no wedding. Why are you here? The neighbors all think it's a wedding. If you back out now, both families will be humiliated. Sheng Qingfeng, are you ever going to stop? I said the wedding is off. If you keep using the wedding cars and the neighbors to pressure me, I'll make sure you're the one who gets humiliated today. Ningning, I've already compromised. Why do you have to take this all the way? Qingfeng, stop begging her. Mom already figured out another solution. Mom, are you sure? Everyone's watching? Of course. If she won't marry you, someone else will. Zhang Ningning, I gave you a chance. You're the one who didn't value it. If you're dead set on refusing to be my bride, then I won't keep begging. You really think no one else would marry me, Sheng Qingfeng? Today I finally realized how blind I was. You and your mom only ever wanted to force me to submit and take advantage of me. I regret just one thing now, that I ever genuinely loved someone like you. That's enough. No need to pick up the bride today. Collect the rest of the wedding candy. They just said it was double happiness. How did the wedding get canceled again this fast? The bride doesn't want to marry me. I'm not desperate enough to need her. And don't expect a single cent from me for the baby. My mom was right. If you won't even pay 1 million, you never truly loved me. Don't worry. From today on, I don't want a single thing from the Sheng family. That same day, Kai Xiaofeng quickly found another woman to take my place as the bride. Thank God. My daughter dodged a disaster. That Sheng family is terrifying just to think about. Mom, Dad, don't worry. I'm actually grateful now. I finally saw them for who they are. Ningning, I sent you everything that happened at the wedding. I saw it. But why does the new bride look so familiar? Don't let it get to you. I just didn't want you hearing from someone else that Sheng Qingfeng suddenly married another woman. I don't regret a thing now. Looking back at that wedding, I'm just glad I stopped in time. At the banquet, Kai Xiaofeng said you were a gold digger who used men for money and sex. She claimed she was lucky she stepped in early enough to see through your whole family. If I'd known she was saying that on stage, I wouldn't have eaten a bite at that wedding. Xiaoxiao is a blessing sent from heaven to our Sheng family. She's the one who truly loves my son, well-mannered, generous, and gracious. How lucky are we to have such a wonderful daughter-in-law? I heard Xu Xiaoxiao comes from a powerful family. Her father used to hold a senior position, and she supposedly brought 1 million yuan in cash as dowry. I thought once the wedding ended, the Sheng family would finally settle down. You thought wrong. Kai Xiaofeng just found a new place to stir up trouble. Even after the wedding, she still couldn't keep her mouth shut. Hey, Ningning. Kai Xiaofeng started bragging about her new daughter-in-law first thing this morning. Don't show me, just tell me what she's bragging about this time. She posted all the wedding photos and kept saying Xiaoxiao was blessed, that fate brought them together, and that the Sheng family finally got a well-bred, educated daughter-in-law from a wealthy family. Xiaofeng, you're really living the good life now. Qingfeng definitely married well, haha. I heard Xiaoxiao's family is very well off. Her dowry must have been pretty generous too, right? Qingfeng's always been successful. Of course he'd marry a great woman, ha ha ha. Money isn't important. What matters most is that she's sensible and respectful. Her family is very low-key and never talks about their wealth. Xiaoxiao is so sincere. She insisted she couldn't marry into the Sheng family empty-handed. Ha 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 ha! She keeps saying money doesn't matter while making sure everyone knows what a great deal she got. She's practically telling people Xu Xiaoxiao is the governor's daughter. It's ridiculous. Let her brag. If that balloon pops, I'm not the one fixing it. You're taking this surprisingly well. I get secondhand embarrassment listening to her brag about the Sheng family. I blocked everyone in that family, and somehow their nonsense still reaches my ears. People like her love showing off. The more you ignore her, the more she convinces herself she's won. As long as she leaves me alone, she can tell the whole world whatever she wants. Guess who I ran into downstairs while buying groceries? Auntie Wang. Don't tell me she asked about Sheng Qingfeng's new marriage too. Exactly. She even asked whether I regretted canceling the wedding. Auntie Wang said Xiaoxiao brought a 1 million yuan dowry, and her family could even help Qingfeng's career. Who started these rumors? They get crazier every time. Who else? Kai Xiaofeng came back yesterday just to brag to everyone in the old neighborhood. She said Qingfeng would have lost out by marrying our daughter, and that now he'd finally found someone better. She talks about marriage like she's picking stocks, and acts like she just hit the jackpot. Let her talk. The more smug she gets, the more grateful I am. Ningning. I heard something funny in the parking lot today. Sheng Qingfeng was bragging to his co-workers about how powerful his new wife's family is. He kept pretending to be modest, but he couldn't hide how pleased he was. Qingfeng, heard your new wife's family is pretty impressive. Sounds like they're loaded. No, they're just an ordinary family. People are exaggerating. An ordinary family gives a 1 million yuan dowry? Who's going to believe that? Her dad loves his daughter and wanted to give her a little more. Nothing special. So you'll finally upgrade your car, right? You've had that one for years. I probably should. A man's car is part of his image. Before I figured marriage would be expensive, so we'd save our shared money where we could. But Xiaoxiao says her money is our money now. She's letting you spend the whole 1 million? Of course not. She insisted. It'd be rude to refuse. Ningning, you should have seen him. He says he doesn't live off women, but he's browsing cars every single day. What kind of car has him obsessed all day? A luxury car worth hundreds of thousands. His salary can't even come close. Exactly. With what he makes, he could never buy it himself. That's why he's waiting on Xu Xiaoxiao's 1 million. He planned it all out long ago. He says he won't live off his wife, but he's already budgeting her dowry. He tells everyone he'll replace the car first, upgrade the house later, and use her family's connections to get promoted in a couple of years. They've only been married a few days, and he's already planned years of benefits. The funniest part is, nobody even knows whether that 1 million has actually shown up. Kai Xiaofeng already decided how to spend it like the money was sitting in her own pocket. Later, my cousin-in-law forwarded me messages from the Sheng family group chat. We don't want a cent of Xiaoxiao's 1 million dowry, but Xingfeng really should replace his car. He can't drive something embarrassing in front of the in-laws. Listen to that. She says she doesn't want the money, then immediately decides how to spend it. What car are you planning to get, Xingfeng? Sounds expensive. As long as the kids are happy, we parents won't interfere. It's only a few $100,000. After the car, there won't be much of the million left, and they still have a life to build. Besides, Xiao has more than that. She's an only daughter. Who else will inherit it? Xingfeng is lucky. He'll never worry about money. I used to think she was just a loudmouth. Now I realize she's genuinely shameless enough to dream this big. The money isn't even in their hands yet, and she's already eyeing everything Xiaoxiao's parents own. From the way she talks, you'd think the whole family's property already had Sheng written on it. Back then, they pressured me to come up with 1 million yuan, acting like Sheng Qingfeng was some priceless catch. Now that Xiaoxiao really agreed to bring 1 million as her dowry, he suddenly thinks even that isn't enough. The weirdest part was that Kai Xiaofeng was already planning how to spend it, and Xu Xiaoxiao didn't object at all. Most women would feel uncomfortable if their in-laws kept eyeing their family's money, but she never pushed back. She just went along with the Sheng family, which honestly felt strange. Sheng Qingfeng started showing off again, saying he'd found a car worth several $100,000. He was already treating Xiaoxiao's 1 million like it was sitting in his own bank account. Even crazier, Xiaoxiao told him, if you like it, buy it. Kai Xiaofeng praised her for being generous, then took another jab at me for being stingy. When she said, some people, she was obviously talking about me. They'd already gotten what they wanted and still had to kick me on the way out. Just hearing it made me mad. Let them talk. I can't be bothered arguing with people like that anymore. You really can take a lot. He practically drags your name out just to compare you over and over. The higher you climb, the harder you fall. I'll just watch. But the way you say that makes it sound like you're sure they're going to crash and burn sooner or later. I was just saying. The Sheng family was already so smug they could barely see straight. But whether that 1 million was ever really theirs? That was another question. Their appetite kept growing. Qingfeng wanted a new car first. Then Kai Xiaofeng started house hunting, saying their current place wasn't good enough for Xiaoxiao's family. They hadn't seen a cent yet, but they were already planning the new house. Talk about dreaming big. Even Sheng Dakang started planning where he'd travel after retirement. They were acting like that 1 million could magically keep printing more money. At this rate, no amount of money would ever satisfy that family's appetite. One day after work, I passed the break room and overheard Sheng Qingfeng calling his mom. He was trying to keep his voice down, but he couldn't hide how excited he was. No need to guess. He had to be talking about Xiaoxiao's 1 million yuan dowry again. Mom, relax. It's already settled. The money isn't going anywhere. She said once the bank finishes processing everything, she'll transfer it straight to me in a couple of days. We're family now, so of course she's on my side. Fine. Go look at houses first. Don't pick anything too expensive. Something decent is enough. And the down payment? Obviously that comes out of Xiaoxiao's 1 million. Once the money lands, we can sort out the car and the house. What's the rush? Ning. I was speechless. They hadn't even bought the car yet, and they were already planning to upgrade the house. Don't they already own a place? Why would they suddenly need another one? They do, but Kai Xiaofeng suddenly thinks it's beneath her. Weren't they living there just fine? Why does she suddenly hate it? She says the neighborhood is old and Xiaoxiao's family has status, so living somewhere shabby would make them look bad. The money hadn't even arrived, and they were already counting a new house into the budget. She was terrified people would laugh and say the Sheng family's home wasn't good enough for Xiaoxiao's family. Funny. When she was talking marriage with me, why didn't she think her own home was too shabby then? Now that she had a rich daughter-in-law, even her old principles changed overnight. When we were discussing marriage, she always preached that young couples should be frugal. My parents offered to buy us a basic car worth over 100,000 yuan, and she accused us of wasting money. But with Xiaoxiao, a car worth several $100,000 suddenly became necessary for appearances. The strangest thing was that no matter how shamelessly the Sheng family calculated everything, Xiaoxiao never objected. Qingfeng showed her cars. She said they looked nice. Kai Xiaofeng showed her houses. She said fine. The more cooperative she was, the more suspicious it felt. Xiaoxiao, didn't you say you were bringing 1 million yuan as your dowry? When can you transfer it? Xiaofeng asking her for money in front of everyone like that. Isn't that a little rushed? Mom, what's the rush? I promised the money so you won't get a cent less. I'm already handling it. One deposit hasn't matured yet, and withdrawing it now would cost me interest. Oh, I see. Then wait, no point throwing away interest for nothing. Xiaoxiao really thinks things through. There's no need to touch that money yet. Exactly. We can't lose money. Not 1 cent should go to the bank for free. Don't worry, Mom. Once it matures, I'll take care of everything. You're such a sensible girl. What would I even have to worry about? Mom really knows how to manage a household. We can't go wrong listening to you. See? This is what family looks like. It doesn't matter whose hands the money is in. It's not like I'm after that 1 million. I just don't want the young couple wasting it. So I'm helping them keep an eye on things. Xiaofeng, didn't you say Qingfeng was planning to upgrade to a nicer car? A car is a legitimate expense. A man doing business outside needs to look respectable. Didn't you just say you were worried young people would waste money? Your standards changed fast. What's wrong with Qingfeng buying a nice car? People can't look down on him when he's out working. Xiao comes from a well-off family, so he can't embarrass her parents either. So apparently her principles depend on how much money her daughter-in-law's family has. If you really like that car, reserve it. There's no point hesitating forever. Of course I like it, but they want a 100,000 yuan deposit. Maybe I should wait. It's only 100,000. Aren't you always saying a man should treat himself sometimes? You're sure about the 100,000 yuan deposit? Then I'll register it and hold the car for you. Xiao didn't pay that deposit. I heard he put it on his own credit card. Her money hadn't even arrived, and he'd already started spending the future 1 million. Young people need confidence. If you want a nice car, buy it. Once Xiao's million arrives, what's 100,000? That's nothing. You're really confident. The money isn't even there yet, and Qingfeng is already spending it. Wow. My daughter-in-law's family knows a lot of people. Outsiders can't compete with that. These days, ability matters, but connections matter just as much. From the sound of it, Qingfeng's career could really take off. So are you saying Qingfeng might be getting promoted soon? Hard to say. Nothing's official, so don't spread it around. But one thing's for sure. He won't stay in his current position forever. After the rumor made a few rounds, people were saying Qingfeng was about to become a department manager. Some even claimed Xiao's father had already put in a word for him at work. A rumor with zero proof somehow started sounding like fact. And Xiao just watched them spread all that nonsense without stopping them? Not only did she not stop it, I'm starting to think she wanted it to happen. Wanted it? What do you mean? What else has she been doing? She's been strange at work lately. After getting married, she actually became more low-key. Whenever people ask what her family does, she never gives a straight answer. Maybe she just doesn't like people prying into her family. That's normal. But the less she says, the bigger Sheng Qingfeng makes the story for her. That does sound like him. Give him a blank and he'll fill it in with whatever fantasy he wants. Now I get it. He doesn't just fantasize, he desperately wants every fantasy to become real. And Xiao never corrects him. Sometimes she even answers vaguely on purpose. One keeps imagining bigger things, the other never denies them. No wonder every rumor started sounding more real. Xiao, is your dad always this busy? How come he never has time to meet us? His schedule is pretty packed, and he doesn't really like social events like this. I knew it. Anyone that busy has to be someone important. Then maybe your dad could help take a look at Qingfeng's career sometime? That depends on the opportunity. That's all I needed to hear. I knew the door wasn't completely closed. If the opportunity comes, we'll all help each other and move forward together. Brother Sheng, that sounded interesting. Are you about to get a big promotion? Don't start rumors. Nothing's even close to official yet. Mr. Sheng, your table comes to just over 3,000 yuan. Who will be paying? We spent quite a bit today. Why don't we split it so you don't have to cover everything? No need. I said dinner was on me. This little amount is nothing. I've got it. He completely changed around that time. The way he walked and talked, you'd think the promotion was already his. He used to know when to stop after grabbing a small advantage. Now he had no patience even for difficult clients. Nothing had happened yet, but he was already acting like some big shot. Qingfeng, nothing is settled yet. You should probably keep a lower profile for now. Think bigger. Stop staring at that fixed salary all day. I'm just reminding you not to talk like it's guaranteed before anything is official. Qingfeng, when is Xiao's 1 million actually going to arrive? She said she'd transfer it once the bank finished processing things. I'm still waiting too. The car is reserved and we've looked at houses. We can't keep waiting forever for that money. Honey, that dowry money you mentioned before, can you transfer it soon? Why the sudden rush? Did something happen? Nothing. My mom was just asking. We just got married, so there are a lot of expenses. Is your mom asking, or are you the one getting impatient? We're married. It doesn't matter whose account the money is in. There's no need to separate yours and mine. I still have to pay for the car, and you don't want me losing face in front of my friends, do you? The money is all on this card. It's roughly the 1 million I mentioned before. Really? What's the pin? I can pay for the car tomorrow. Haven't you wanted that car forever? Just use the card yourself tomorrow. Mom, Xiao gave me the card with the 1 million. I can use it tomorrow. Really? I knew she was sensible. Now the car and the house are both taken care of. Relax. The card is already in my hand. That money isn't going anywhere now. Go early and lock down that car before someone else buys it. And bring the rest of the money home. I'll keep it safe for you two. Got it. Once I finish with the car, I'll bring the remaining money home. Mr. Sheng, are you definitely coming in today to finish the paperwork? Yes, I'm coming today. Keep the car I picked out for me. Don't worry, we've been holding it for you. When you arrive, we can process everything right away. The card the Sheng family had obsessed over for a month was finally about to be used. They'd spent a month dreaming of easy money, all waiting for that fortune to arrive. What none of them knew was that their dream was about to end. Ning Ning, wake up! Something huge happened with Sheng Qingfeng. I called you 3 times. Why are you freaking out in the middle of the night? What happened? Don't go back to sleep. This is insane and I'm still processing it. I finally figured it out. Zhu Xiaoxiao is actually Sheng Qingfeng's co-worker. Now I remember. When she first joined the company, everyone said she had powerful connections. Exactly. She got important projects right away, and everyone treated her like someone special. Sheng Qingfeng mentioned her to me before. He said she shared a surname with a senior provincial official. He was already paying special attention to her back then, even though he acted sarcastic about it. Looking back, he'd clearly been interested in her for a long time. Even crazier, not long after Zhu Xiaoxiao joined the company, she openly pursued Sheng Qingfeng. But plenty of people at work knew I was his girlfriend, so he couldn't openly accept her. Behind the scenes, though, he loved the attention. Then how did she suddenly end up as the bride at the wedding? That's bizarre. After you two fell out, Kai Xiaofeng contacted her just to test the waters. Xiaoxiao immediately said she'd marry him and insisted Sheng Qingfeng was the only man she wanted. So when Sheng Qingfeng came to my house on the wedding day, he never really meant to take me with him. Right. He came to provoke you on purpose and use the baby to make a clean break. No wonder he turned on me so quickly. He already had his backup plan ready. And Zhu Xiaoxiao even volunteered to bring a full 1 million yuan as her dowry. No wonder Kai Xiaofeng could replace the bride overnight. She saw the money. After the wedding, she bragged to relatives every day that the Sheng family had finally hit the jackpot. Didn't she also brag everywhere that Zhu Xiaoxiao came from money and could turn Qingfeng's life around? Exactly. She practically wanted the whole world to know their family was about to make it big. But the good times barely lasted. When Sheng Qingfeng tried to use that card to pay for the car, everything blew up. No way. Didn't she say that card had almost 1 million yuan on it? The moment he swiped it, not 1 cent was available. He froze on the spot. So the whole 1 million story was something Zhu Xiaoxiao planted on purpose from the beginning? Exactly. She also deliberately made her background sound impressive and let the Sheng family dream bigger and bigger. No wonder she never corrected them and just kept letting them run with it. And that wasn't even the whole story. Zhu Xiaoxiao had another reason for approaching the Sheng family. Stop keeping me in suspense. Why was she so determined to marry Sheng Qingfeng? To explain that, we have to go back to what happened to her sister Xu Meimei 6 years ago. Zhu Xiaoxiao, where did the money on this card go? Didn't you say there was 1 million yuan on it? Where is it? Shouldn't you go check that yourself? What is that supposed to mean? Why did you lie to me? Marriage is a huge deal, and you actually lied to our whole family about something like this. Your family never wanted a daughter-in-law, you wanted a payout. Then take a look at this. What do you have to say now? Explain yourself. What is this? Who are you really? What is going on? Why do you have these things? So you finally figured it out. Too bad you're already too late. Do you remember Xu Meimei, the girl your family pushed to the breaking point? How do you know her? Who are you? I'm her younger sister. I came here today to get justice for her. I've waited 6 years for this chance. So that entire wedding was part of your plan from the start? 6 years ago, your family pressured her to come up with 1 million yuan and dragged her name through the mud. She couldn't withstand the rumors and pressure, and in the end, she passed away. What happened to Xu Meimei caused a huge uproar back then. Her family tried everywhere to get answers, but because there wasn't enough evidence, wasn't the whole case eventually dropped? Yes. Her parents couldn't recover from the loss either, and they later passed away one after another. In the end, Zhu Xiaoxiao was the only one left, and she never forgot what happened to her sister. So she never married into the Sheng family for love. She exaggerated her background, dangled that 1 million in front of them, and fed their greed. She was waiting for her sister's memorial date to reopen everything that happened 6 years ago. Then how did Kai Xiaofeng finally realize something was wrong with Zhu Xiaoxiao? She didn't at first. After the card failed, she secretly searched through Xiaoxiao's things and found Xu Meimei's belongings. When Kai Xiaofeng saw Meimei's photo, she finally recognized the connection. That's when she realized Xiaoxiao was Xu Meimei's younger sister. Right. But by the time she understood, everything had already spun beyond her control. No wonder you said Sheng Qingfeng nearly destroyed himself this time. From the dowry to Xiaoxiao's background, every step had been staged for the Sheng family to see. 6 years ago, it was Xu Meimei. 6 years later, Sheng Qingfeng used the same kind of pressure on me. That's why looking back now feels so frightening. If I'd given in just one more time, I honestly don't know how bad things could have become. Good thing the wedding, the baby, and all their pressure didn't force you to give in. Now I finally understand. I didn't walk away from a marriage, I escaped a trap. Once you see the trap clearly, stopping in time is better than falling all the way in. Sheng Qingfeng couldn't reach you, so he actually came to the office today and begged me to pass along a message. He says he only wants to see you and wants me to convince you to give him one more chance. Ignore him. If he's looking for me now, he wants something. You guessed it. He can't have any more children, so now he suddenly remembers the baby you're carrying. He sees it as the Sheng family's only hope, and that's why both he and his mother are panicking. Of course, they never cared about me. They only cared about what they could get. Ningning, I know I was wrong. Please give me one last chance. I was foolish before. I listened to everything my mom said, and that's why I hurt you. Are you apologizing because you regret losing me, or because you need me now? Ningning. We were wrong as elders. Please give Qingfeng one more chance. I got blinded by money and ruined a good life with my own hands. Xiao only went through a wedding ceremony with him. You're the one Qingfeng truly can't let go of. After Xiao moved into the Sheng house, she'd always give Qingfeng something to eat at night, and he'd fall asleep very quickly afterward. Are you telling Ningning all this now because you're trying to make her feel sorry for you? Hearing all of that only made me think one thing. Your family brought every bit of this on yourselves. Sheng Qingfeng, at least now you can't use the baby or marriage as leverage to pressure me anymore. Ningning, you used to love me so much. Can't we start over? Stay right there and say what you need to say. Don't take another step and don't pressure my daughter. We've all swallowed our pride and apologized. Do you really have to be this final? The baby Ningning is carrying is still part of the Sheng family. You should at least think about that. You don't need to worry about it anymore. I already ended the pregnancy. There's nothing left for you to wait for. No, Ningning. How can you really refuse to give me even one chance? You used the baby to pressure me and question me back then. What right do you have to ask me that now? You reached this point because you shut every door yourself, one step at a time. Ningning, less than 2 weeks later, his company fired him. Once everything he'd done became public, they dismissed him over serious personal conduct issues. Those were the consequences of his own choices. I wanted nothing more to do with him. Kai Xiaofeng still wouldn't let Xu Xiaoxiao go and immediately demanded 2 or 3 million yuan in compensation. She thinks she can name any number and get paid? It doesn't work like that. In the end, no one supported her, and mother and son became the joke all over again. Sheng Qingfeng hid at home every day and refused to go out. Whenever Kai Xiaofeng showed her face, people talked, and soon even nearby neighborhoods knew the story. While I stayed home recovering, I slowly made sense of everything that had happened. Getting burned once isn't the end of the world. Next time, I just need to watch people more carefully. I needed to grow up too, and stop making big decisions so impulsively. Later, I changed jobs and completely changed my environment. Everyone takes a wrong turn sometimes. What matters is knowing when to turn back. As long as you're willing to change, a life that once stopped moving can always start again.